Welcome to Oishi Apron, Food Talk Episode 2. In this particular episode, I have this particular recommendation, Soup Stop Tokyo. This particular place is interesting because the concept of this place is actually catered towards ladies who like to have a quick meal, those under 5 minutes type, they would like to have something that fills their appetite and stomach and quickly go back to work. I found it really interesting because not just for ladies, anyone can just simply pop in, get a quick simple meal. And what we are going for today in this particular episode is their signature set, which costs 1,000 yen only. Really cheap. So you get 2 soup and 1 small bowl of rice. You could actually change the small bowl of rice to be a bread, to match with a soup, so and so forth. This is it. Now this is the first soup that we ordered. This is the Bisque soup. It has the AB stock, the prawn stock, together with tomatoes, vegetables, and milk. Right, let's try this particular soup. Oh, look at that. Really creamy, isn't it? Wonderful. The prawn sweetness together with the tomatoes, gives it a very distinct sweetness. And then afterwards, the milk provides the creaminess to the soup. The warm feeling of good soup, extremely pleasant. As you can see over here, it seems like there's some sesame seed. I wonder, is there any more flavoring to the rice, or is it just plain rice, with sesame seed? Everything is really small size. You're meant to quickly eat and finish this and move on, right? The concept of this particular store is something that you can fill your stomach quick, fast, and in a hurry, and then you'll be on your way. Oh, it looks really nice, the color, isn't it? This is a very homely feeling. Wonderful. I feel like eating more of this. Just so pleasant, The entire sweetness of the AB soup. It's quite understated here, but actually the sesame seed provide the fragrance to the rice. Just wonderful. Which team is stronger after trading, the Boston Celtics or the Milwaukee Bucks? Well, tough question. Well, last year the Celtics already beat the Milwaukee Bucks, right? Okay, that won the series ended in 4-3 to the Celtics, right? Jrue holidays with the Bucks. So this is the part whereby I think much of that series, we can see that once Giannis is being choked, immediately the tide changes. I do not think that there is anyone on the Milwaukee Bucks beside Giannis is able to carry the team on his own, right? You have Middleton, but for me, he feels more like a Robin than a Batman, right? And then, previously a Jrue Holiday. Now, what Jrue Holiday brings to the Bucks, definitely defense, and the occasional 3-point shot. With Lillard, you are able to, have a player that has almost unlimited range, Dame time, right? Someone who's able to take over the game when needed. You have a player who's able to generate his own offense, right? So offense is not just cutting in the lane and kick out and all that, but rather you have someone who is able to generate his own offense outside the perimeter, deep outside the perimeter, with a long-range dagger, so and so forth. This, really would open up the Bucks' game plan wider, space the floor more, and this fits into what? An absolute pick and roll situation. Well, the pick and roll definitely to Giannis is a huge plus, but to the other bigs like Brook Lopez and all that, the pick and roll game also opens up as well. So wonderful trade there. And the Celtics, in this sense, they get Jrue Holiday. It's not that I don't think the trade was good, but rather I feel that the upside to the trade is not as much as what people will think. That's partially because, on paper, the Celtics have the advantage. You have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, so and so forth. All the rest, definitely better than the Bucks. Now, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, it seems like the on-paper talent is even more now. But what I feel lacking maybe, or so we would only know when the season starts, is more of, it feels like there is a cap to how high the Boston Celtics could go. And I don't think Jrue Holiday is able to bring them over the gap, over the top, such that they are able to, win it all in the East. So this is the part which I feel, what I feel is actually the lack of the X factor here in this trade. The X factor still relies on Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, so and so forth. But rather this trade just seems to maybe just bolster their foundation of the team, provide more defense, at the defensive end, right? More steals, right? More man-to-man marking at the perimeter, so and so forth. I feel, if you ask me which team is stronger right now, I would say explosive-wise, X-factor-wise, I'll give it to the Milwaukee Bucks, right? If they need someone to take over the game at any given moment, right? Someone to step up. They have two persons to contend right now, Giannis and then also Damian Lillard, right? The effect of Lillard on the court just literally would just actually cause the floor space to widen so much because of his, offensive prowess at the three-point range. For the Celtics, I feel that they actually strengthen their foundation, more defense, which could be good. But offense-wise, I think they're still heavily relying on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Right, Jrue Holiday will give the occasional three here and there, but in terms of offensive threat, not so much. Yeah, so I guess the trade has its, benefits for both teams. And at the end of it, which team is better? Well, let's see in the playoffs. Both teams are definitely going to go to the playoffs. Make no mistake about that. Okay, now for the second soup, right? This is the Tokyo Borscht. Well, basically it's like a beef stew. Now in this particular stew, we have assortment of ingredients, including carrot over here. Look at that. Right, and not only that, you can see on the carrot, you see those grilled onions. Now, actually from here, it's really fragrant, The onion, the grilled onion smell is just wonderful here. So what you can expect from this particular stew is a combination of sweetness from the grilled onions and also from the carrots. And not only that, a tinge of sourness, right, from the yogurt and also from the lemon. I believe as well, let's see if we could find, this is potatoes, right? Look at that, look at the potato, wonderful. I wonder if we can find a piece of the beef over here, right? Bits of beef here, beef cubes. Oh, definitely the sweetness of the grilled onion is very pronounced here. Whew. As I swallow the soup, the aftertaste is a slight hint of sourness from the yogurt and lemon. What a combination this is. I'm very amazed that such a small bowl of beef stew is able to pack such a flavor and punch. The beef meat, it's really tender here. I think I've tried many beef stew, right? What I get usually is very thin strips of beef that really don't amount to much. But this over here, right here, just now you saw, literally it's a cube. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how thick this particular cube is. And it's really soft, really tender and sweet. This is really good stuff over here for this price. Wonderful here. You guys really have to try it, When I was eating the rice just now, as you guys saw, I actually think that the rice has a little salt in it. It actually feels like onigiri rice, Those kind of onigiri you get in the convenience store, that kind of taste, a slight saltiness to it, together with the sesame seed that gives the fragrance. Overall, this rice is really soft, fragrant, and a tinge of saltiness to it. What a combination here. Absolutely perfect. In addition, you can actually choose the different, size of the rice that you want. You have large, medium, and small, right? All free, regardless of whichever size you choose. All of it's free of charge. Now, according to Neko-san as well, you are able to buy actually the soup stock packs as takeouts. They can cook at home, right, at your own convenience, or even give it to your friend, as a gift. Some of you guys might be wondering, well, is it only specific to a particular place? The answer is no. There are more than 50 stores in Japan, about 60. So if you're hungry or you're looking for a quick lunch or even a quick dinner and then be on your way, I recommend this place, Soup Stock Tokyo. Thank you so much for watching episode 2 of Food Talk. If you find this episode delicious, do like it and also subscribe to our channel for more interesting content such as this. And also follow our Instagram page. Look at the link at our About Us on our YouTube page. Thank you so much. Goodbye.